Hi, today we're using the Ooni Koda 16 and their Grizzler plate to make fajitas. And the thing I like most about fajitas is you can do everything ahead of time. So I keep these little ends just to munch on later or put in my compost pile. Oh, I need my sous chef to get me an onion. I forgot to get an onion.
One onion coming up. Which onion?
Oh, either one.
Well, I'll put these two right here.
So I recently got this ceramic knife and it's really sharp. Makes it really easy to slice things. Whoops.
And is that your Kyocera
Yes.
ceramic knife?
Yes, it's my Kyocera ceramic knife. And I like to use different color peppers because it just makes the dish look so much more colorful. Makes it look tasty. But you could just use whatever you have on hand, just green or we're fortunate that there's a lot of hothouse peppers in our local grocery store and at Costco. And these don't have to be cut in any special way. I just like to make them in strips because they fit better on the tortilla shells. I find it's pretty easier to have a garbage bowl handy to put all your stuff in. Your discards, peels and such. So it's just peppers. I really like onions, so I put a lot of onions in things. Whoop. And I'd like to cut the onions thin for this since they seem to brown up a lot nicer. Probably enough onion. And I usually, just smash the garlic when I'm cutting, but you can use this peeler. It's pretty easy to use. It's just this tube, and you put the garlic inside and just roll it back and forth like this, and the peels come right off, or make it easier to peel off. So I just smash the garlic usually and just chop it up. So that's all the prep you need for your vegetables. So you just put it aside and cover it with cling wrap. And I usually put this piece of pre-cut it so it's handy close by, and I just put this aside for later. Well, now I'm going to slice the chicken, and you can marinate it between, I'd say 1 to 4 hours would be best. But if you're really in a hurry, you don't need to marinate it at all. The seasonings are pretty potent and they'll give good flavor anyway. But a little bit of marinade seems better. So I like to slice the chicken to make it even in thickness, just so it's easier to, more uniform when cooking.
What are you using?
I'm using my Forstner chef knife by Victorinox. It's really, really sharp and holds a nice steel. I mean, a nice edge. And it really doesn't have to be any perfect way. I do it maybe 1/4 inch thick or maybe less. And I just put it in a bag, or you can just put it in a bowl. I just happen to have a bag handy. Okay, put the chicken in a bowl, and then I'm going to add the seasonings. Okay, put this aside and wash my hands. Whenever I cook chicken, I have a hot bowl of hot water and soap in a bowl nearby. Okay, so now I'm going to add the seasonings. And this is chili powder, salt, oregano, garlic powder, some sugar, and some black pepper. You can add cayenne if you like it spicier. And then I add the juice of 1 lime if you have it. We have them growing in our yards. We have a lot of lime. And I add about 1/4 cup of oil. I just use canola oil. Oh, it didn't seal the bag all the way. One of my worst habits. Maybe it's easier in a bowl. Okay, so I'm gonna put it in the refrigerator and cook this later. Whenever I make chicken or cut chicken, I'd like to disinfect my surfaces, so I have some water with bleach inside in it, and that kind of cleans the surfaces. To eliminate any salmonella. Hi. Oh.
Yeah.
Well, now we're ready to cook our chicken on our grizzler plate. So Bill's going to take the plate out. It's been heating on high, and now he's going to turn it down to medium. Ooh, I can feel the heat radiating from it. See how this is the first time using the flat side of our grizzler plate.
Okay.
Well, let me kind of move this around. Okay.
Can I remove this?
Yep. I'm going to set a timer and see how long this might take.
And I just want to say, when you're working with the grizzler, these Ooni gloves are really great to have. Really a good safety. They're very well made, and they protect your hands.
Yes. The Ooni's really well insulated, so you can't even feel the heat out here. Or I have a dish underneath the Ooni and I can barely feel that it's warm. So did you turn the
I
flame
did.
to low? Okay.
Yeah.
So
Actually-
you might want to take it out. I think it's
One
ready,
thing.
almost ready to check again.
Okay.
And it's only been less than a minute.
I always like to lift it in the oven, make sure I got a good hold on it.
Wow.
Oh, that's good. A nice char on it.
I use chicken breasts, but maybe chicken thighs can hold up to the high heat a little bit better. I like chicken breasts because it's less fatty. Okay,
Okay, back in.
yeah, just for a little bit.
Again, I find that I like to get the handles in, and then I test it here, and then I put it in.
So I already added salt and pepper to the vegetables and a little bit of oil. I might add a little bit more oil to it. Oh, you want to bring it out now? I think it's almost...
Well, just to follow up what Lori said, the plate underneath the Ooni is 107 degrees right now. Okay, want me to take it out?
Yep. Whoa.
You might want to change front to back.
Yep.
Careful, these are hot.
Okay. I think this is ready to come off. You want to give me the plate, or
We're
guess
using
I
it.
can
Oh,
take this plate?
okay.
Okay. Oh.
Can I take that from you?
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to need this bowl again?
No.
Can I put it back in?
I'm going to just stir these around a little bit. Okay. Wow. Maybe we could bring that forward more closer to the opening, or away from the flame, I guess. Looks good.
Yeah, it looks great. Looks great.
So far with the chicken, it's been just a little over 5 minutes. I think I'm going to take it out and stir it a little bit more.
Okay.
Got a nice char on the vegetables. Whoop.
Oh, your garbage can was placed in a perfect spot.
Oh, it looks great. Okay. Yeah.
And we've been getting a lot of use out of the grizzler plate. So far we've done 2 ribeyes, we've done halibut, we've done chicken wings, and we also done cheeseburgers.
Right.
So
this is our first time using the flat side of the grizzly
that's
plate.
right.
So I wonder if I could just mix it up in here.
If you have a glove on here.
Oh, I guess if I should have a glove on.
Yeah. Safety first.
Okay, I think it's ready.
Okay, can I have my glove back?
Oh, yep. Oh.
Okay, good with that?
Yeah,
So-
I think I'm not quite sure. I might put the chicken back on and kind of mix it up with the vegetables.
Okay,
Get it
heat it up
warm
a little
again.
bit.
Yeah.
You bet. If you can even it out a little bit so it's not too high when I put it in.
Okay. I guess you can serve it on the grizzler plate, but I have this bowl. I think I'll just put it into this bowl.
Can you level it out? Oh, you're going to serve it now?
I'm going to serve it in
Okay,
the bowl.
then I'll turn the oven off.
Okay.
All right.
And maybe you can run in and get the tortillas.
Okay. And why don't you?
And that'll be.
I'll get the tortillas.
Ooh, it looks so good. I added a few sliced jalapenos just to give it a little heat. That wasn't in the initial video.
Okay, well, we're gonna set the table real quick and sit down and have something to eat. All right. Oh. All right.
Cerveza.
Cerveza. One for you.
Some cheese. Guacamole.
One for me.
Little cilantro.
Well, why don't you sit down? Thank you, Lori. You did a fantastic job putting this all together. And if you see this, thank you for stopping by our channel. We're just having a blast with the Ooni Koda 16 outdoor pizza oven and the Grizzler plate. Just having a fantastic time. And thanks for watching. Now we're going to chow down. Till next time. Oh, and Lori, why don't you make one while I'm, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them below. And if you'd like to subscribe, that's great. And if you do, hit the notification button and you'll get a notification when we do new content. So, but we really appreciate you taking the time to check this out. I don't know if I'm going to use my big Weber barbecue much anymore. This has really turned out to be a great solution for us. Heats up very quickly. The Grizzler plate is fantastic, and we're just having a blast. So thanks again for stopping in.